It's a story City News has been telling you about since a viewer first brought it to our attention. A tower development expected to move in next door to an elementary school, and it could potentially force students to temporarily relocate to another school. Well, we're learning John Fisher isn't the only school in this case. In fact, 11 other towers are expected to go up near schools in our city. I'm Faiza Amin inside TDSB headquarters, where tonight we're learning what the school board stands to gain when developers move in next door. These are where the 11 proposed projects are located, close in proximity to 9 TDSB schools.
At the moment, it's extremely loud all day long in the classroom. Yeah, it's more the traffic that we're really concerned about right now.
Parents at Church Street School who have fought tower projects in the past and lost and are currently seeing 2 more condos next door are all too familiar with the TDSB taking on developers and the Ontario Municipal Board.
It's a bit of a gamble. Developers have more money than the school board does to spend on OMB hearings, and that's what the school board has to think about. So it's a tough situation to be in.
In some cases, the developer pays money to the city in exchange to offset impacts the project would have on the neighborhood. In the case of John Fisher, the developer KG Group tells City News it is giving the city $1.1 million, but none of that money is going to John Fisher.
Our first focus will always be trying to keep the students at their existing school if it's safe to do so. If it's not, though, we look at possible relocation sites, and yes, that does end up costing us money. How much that would cost, it's really hard to peg down.
The area's councillor says that the funding will go towards maintaining and improving public spaces in the young Eglinton neighborhood where the school is located. There was no request to give John Fisher any money, and the TDSB didn't attend the OMB hearings. Her office tells City News in an email statement, "I'm open to exploring the possibility of allocating some Section 37 money from the development at 1830 Erskine towards John Fisher Public School in consultation with the local neighborhood, city planning staff, and the TDSB." The school board tells City News it's too early to tell what impacts, if any, the other proposed towers will have on the schools, but it is hoping to change how it deals with tower projects in the future.
The key is sitting down at the table early on in that planning process to reduce the impact to our school as much as possible.
Now, as for John Fisher, the TDSB won't know where the students will go until a risk assessment is completed, whether it's safe enough for the students to stay put at the school or if they'll need to be relocated. Now, this story was sent to us by City News viewer. If you see news in the making, please get in touch with us. Near Yonge and Shepherd, I'm Faiza Amin for City News.